We all have to start somewhere, and for many people, the cappuccino is where their coffee obsession begins. Traditionally, it's made by its size and ratio of coffee, milk, and froth being in thirds. These days, coffee and milk is better integrated with textured milk on top. Let's make one. First, purge your group head and preheat your portafilter. Remove and then dry before grinding. Next, grind your freshly roasted beans, aiming for around a 19-gram dose. Give the portafilter a few gentle taps like this to settle the grounds before tamping on a nice level surface. The most important thing is consistent pressure every time, then visually check that your tamper is level. Use the razor tool after tamping to ensure you have the correct dose. It precisely controls the height of the tamped coffee, a critical variable. Place the portafilter firmly into the group head. Before you start your shot, make sure you set your cup underneath. Today we're splitting our shot between 2 cups. Hit the 2-cup button and let the machine work its magic. Espresso should drop from the spouts at around 8 to 10 seconds. What we're looking for is a flow that looks like warm honey. This classic coffee deserves a little extra love, so we're dusting chocolate powder into the espresso. Next, I'm going to texture the milk. Now with a cappuccino, I'm aiming for a different milk texture than say a latte. For a single cup, I'll start with the cold milk that's around a third of the jug in volume. The reason is I'm going to steam the milk to create microfoam, and that will end up being double the volume of the original. Before we begin, purge to clean out the steam wand, clearing condensation and milk residue. Place the steam wand around ½ inch into the milk and open the steam valve so it starts to draw the air near the milk surface. Lower the jug after a few seconds to introduce air to the milk surface, and remember, if it screeches, lower the jug further. The key here is texture first and then temperature. In texturing the milk, I'm aiming for a temperature of around 140 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 to 65 degrees Celsius. A good manual indicator is when the jug becomes too hot to touch. For non-dairy, I would recommend not going over 130 degrees Fahrenheit or 55 degrees Celsius, as the milk can start to separate or curdle. This is what we're looking for, a velvety and silky smooth texture. Remember to swirl the jug to distribute the air so the microfoam is mixed in evenly. Once done, don't forget to purge the steam wand to clear remaining milk inside the wand and give it a wipe with a nice damp cloth. Next, pour the textured milk into the espresso. The drink generally has more microfoam than a latte, so keep this in mind when pouring. And that's how to make a cafe quality cappuccino at home. No wonder it's been popular for over a century. Enjoy.